Well, hi there. I'm here with Armando Garate, and we are taking care of some cabinets. And I want to let Armando explain the process of all the refinishing that he's doing, all the cabinets, all the baseboards, the header boards, and closets. What is happening here?
My gun it got clogged a little bit, you know.
What type of gun are you using?
Airless gun.
This is an airless gun.
Yes, it is.
And what are you gunning onto the cabinets?
Shellac primer.
Using a shellac primer.
Tinted shellac primer.
And then you're cleaning the actual nozzle there, right? And what are you cleaning the nozzle with?
With denatured alcohol.
Denatured alcohol.
Yes.
And what makes this such a complicated process? Besides the fact that you're using what looks to be like an automotive spray gun on the inside of my house.
Yes. Well, the thing is that this gun, the tip, it's got a complication on it, but it's so precisely that it's got a filter inside the mechanism, in the very end of it. But over here, it's got another filter inside in this in the handle over here. Believe it or not, this gun has another filter in this cylinder here, this cylinder there. And it's still, after a long day of running, you have to maintenance the gun. The tip, you have to clean it to make sure no residue or particles of paint will dry inside the gun.
There's 3 filters coming out of that.
That's correct. That's 1, 2, 3. And this little tip here, that is another filter.
4 filters.
4 filters before we get to spray the actual shellac primer.
Why did you choose to use shellac for the primer?
Because shellac, basically, it covers all the stain marks, all the mold, anything pretty much covers everything, takes care of everything. And you can shoot latex, you can go latex paint or lacquer finish, or water-based paint on top of this shellac paint.
So it's a very versatile base.
Correct.
Well, I'm so excited about what's happening here, and I just want to kind of just take a wider shot of.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got a rack here that's drying each of the panels for the cabinet doors, scaffolding. The amount of taping and preparation is staggering. What's happening upstairs. It's just amazing here. They're using a very precise spray gun. Armando is not a contractor, ladies and gentlemen. Armando is nothing less than a craftsman. And I'm just so honored to be able to have him in my home and to be able to do the work that he's doing. Armando, for my audience that wants to reach out to you again, how do they find you, ask you questions about refinishing, remodeling their own homes?
Yeah, they can reach me at garatesinteriors@gmail.com.
That's GARATES interiors@gmail.com.
Correct.
Thank you, Armando.
You're welcome.